Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video I wanted to show you guys two different fortresses. This first one being a very small one. I've been to many fortresses and by far this is the smallest fortress I have ever seen in my life. This fortress unfortunately was closed by the time I got there. I don't know if it was because it was the end of the season or I just got there late. So I have no footage of the inside, but the outside is very beautiful. And this fortress was actually active during the American Revolution, if I'm not mistaken. The original was burnt down, then it was rebuilt, and then I guess left abandoned until archaeologists discovered it again and rebuilt a replica of what it used to be. And here you have this beautiful building. Yet at one time, this tiny little fortress, smaller than the average house, was used to defend against incoming enemies, invading armies. And the area is just so weird to see a fortress because the surrounding land, the landscape is beautiful, the sky is very peaceful, so is the water underneath. And it's just so beautiful and serene. You will not think that looking up at this beautiful sight that is used as an instrument of war. Even beauty can be deceptive, huh? Now this next fortress that I'm going to show you is called Fort Baldwin. This fortress was abandoned after the Second World War and saw its last days. Now it just remains abandoned and is decaying. Inside that room that I'm about to show you guys is what I believe to be a room that housed ammunition. You can see the outside is just falling apart. Rust-stained walls. Even the tiles, I don't know if it was from vandalism or just time, but they're falling apart and breaking. You can see the salt deposits from the ocean spray. When the wind blows upon the land, all the salt just builds up. And that's what that white stuff is. It's salt deposits. Now these buildings are actually separated above ground by, I would say, 100 feet. But that's deceptive because underneath this entire system that was the fortress had tunnels where the soldiers could move freely back and forth. And everything underneath was completely covered up so no one would fall in, get hurt, lost, or who knows what else. This is a lookout station there where they would keep a sharp eye in case anyone was creeping around, an enemy or something. And I decided to peek into the chimney here. And of course, no surprise, the bottom is filled up because, well, they covered all the tunnels. Here's a spot where soldiers would hide in case the enemy came by and the surprise would be waiting for them. Behind it, there's a room where they can actually fit in more, a larger room. And it was pretty deceptive. This is littered with this kind of stuff that an unsuspecting enemy would get ambushed. In this room there, I decided not to film in there because it was too dark and wet, covered in water. And there's a large room with a wall that's hidden in plain sight. It's another room that's larger and you can never tell that it's there. Very surprising. Here's one of the tunnels that was filled up. And right there, in a nice comfy room with a beautiful fireplace, this is the main lookout tower that would alert the soldiers if the enemy was anywhere nearby in the ocean, on the ship or something, or the grounds. And I thought it was interesting to show you a blast from the past along with the future, the old and new. And that's me.